got a new line coming out, and life is good. So, ooh, yeah, I forgot. This one's got to go like Monday. One of them is up there right now, and this one and the flashcards have to go. But you see how busy this is with the piano keyboarder. A lot of people like that. What we also did was one, and this will be in the free pattern booklet, one that just has solid pieces here in the border to make the panel stand out. So that's one of the free ones. And use it in another way. And we made a child's sleep sack. So this is a sleeping bag pattern that ties up instead of zipping up. Reason being, a lot of kids do not like being bound in a sleeping bag. They will kick out of it. This allows you to tie up wherever you want. Then you roll it from the top down. The ties at the bottom will secure it, and it's like a big bedroll they can just haul off to a party with them. So you've got a panel on the front. We just used our stripe on the back. And then if you want to open it up and lay it across the child's bed or somewhere for them to play, you've got a 72 by 72 quilt that can just lay on their bed at any time.
That's pretty good.
And just throw the tassels behind.
Or we could just close it the other way.
Yeah. And have it just solids on the front and the back. And the really neat thing about this is we did this pattern for Cut Loose Press, which is one of our distributors' new pattern lines. They ask designers to do something for them, and then this is my latest fabric line. The next children's line, which I'm working on now, that you won't see until March of 2015, will have another panel in it. We work way more to miss out. And this is Kathy's new book. Let me get the book. Okay, this is Strip Smart Quilts 2. Y'all have been here and seen me do Strip Smart Quilts 1, right? This is number 2. We're hoping this one will be as popular as the first one. And that's why I try and encourage everybody, think different things. Don't make it just like me. I get so excited if I teach a class and you haven't chosen something that looks like mine. I added blank 4.5-inch strips to give us some variety and add a lot of openness and airiness to the quilts. So here are some of the quilts. This is the first one in the book.
You want to follow along with the book?
But yeah, this is what it goes. It's called Streak of Lightning.
Oh my goodness.
And thanks to Pearl, I left here with what I thought was enough fabric one day and called her, I don't have enough. Remember, it's that shocking.
Yeah.
And luckily she remembered what fabric it was, and we were able to finish the quilt. But this is cut out and made in, just record time with the ruler. All the triangles cut out so simple and go back together just perfectly.
Here's your unit.
Yeah, here's you see this strip right here from here to here and here to here. That's your triangle. And all we did was combine it with an opposite triangle. Light on top, dark on bottom, dark on top, light on bottom. That's all there is to it. And you put them together.
Oh my goodness.
And I had some batiks, so I took 4 1.5-inch strips, and you can easily see your triangle there. And I cut that. Here's the light on the bottom. Well, here's your reverse triangle, which is the light on the top. This one is called 5 and dime, and the reason being you're using 5-inch squares, I do know that, and 5 by 10-inch strips. That's all it is.
That's a great size.
I love it. That is great.
Again, think other fabrics. I happen to think that this red and gray was just gorgeous together, and I love setting things off on a neutral background. And so I just find something that'll go with it, and no matter what I pulled, it looked best on a natural muslin. Now, that being said, when I use muslin, I get the highest grade muslin you can, because muslin by nature has a looser weave. Okay? So you get a high quality and I don't want to call a particular brand, but maybe a Moda muslin or something that's the 200 thread count, then you're doing
But
okay.
again,
It's only 5 back quarters. You could make this, you know, in Saints fabric, LSU fabric, I don't care what, Christmas fabric, and it's super quick. It's just rows, and you're alternating the bricks over and over and over again with a background fabric. So yeah, you're only using 5 back quarters plus some yardage. But this makes a nice dorm size butter, which is this pattern here. And if I can swap with you, because I can hold right arm, I can't hold
oh,
left.
here.
Okay. I did it in a line from Fig Tree Quilts. I just love the light, airy, fresh, and it happened to be spring when I was working on it. So it's just so simple. I mean, you can't get any simpler than using squares and strips. You know, but you've only got 5 back quarters, so everybody can find 5 back quarters in their stash and come and find, you know, background to match. And in this case, I just wanted this little chubby, and it was made with the Mia fabric line. And the reason I wanted to do this, I called it center stage, is because it uses just 5-inch squares and 1.5-inch strips. And if you're familiar with the fat quarter cutter ruler that I did, it cuts out everything for this in record time. And I actually made this, not Linda, and, because it was quick. You know me, I don't do anything unless it's fast. And I had it from start to finish, a couple hours, it was done.